Alright, y'all, this is going to serve as today's intro and outro. Yesterday's really didn't get a proper intro video. Kind of messed that up. And then we didn't do an outro either. Night ended really late, you'll see from the video. It ended really late, and then I think our phones were pretty much dead by then, so. So yeah, video won't have an intro, just kind of fade out, but there's a good church service in here, really good stuff. I almost wanted to include all of it. I included quite a bit of it, like I did last week. It's really hard, man, when they do really good sermons. It's hard to, like, chop it up, man, because it was all good. So I did cut out the ending, but, which I don't know how I feel about it right now. We'll see. Hopefully you guys still get something out of it. But, alright. Question of the day, babe.
Question of the day?
Yeah.
I don't know. Favorite snack?
There you go. What's your favorite snack? Just a heads up, today's video is getting posted with yesterday's video. If you didn't watch my update video, it should say the date on it. It should say that yesterday's video was uploaded yesterday. So y'all know we didn't miss a day. But YouTube was like not processing my videos, but it wasn't just me. It was a lot of big YouTubers were tweeting about it. So I think yesterday was just a bad day for YouTube. Hopefully hopefully it doesn't continue today. If it does, and you guys will be seeing this a day late. But the videos from yesterday I finally uploaded, so you guys are basically getting all the videos from yesterday today. And then, which sucks, but it kind of put me a day ahead on videos, which is cool. So, but alright, y'all. Love y'all. Enjoy the video. God first. God bless. Well, there's no need to really hit it. I'll just fade it into the video. Alright, y'all. Pulling up to the gym. About to do a little bit of hooping. Then hit these weights. It's our third day in a row hitting the gym. Like I said last week, we hit 4 out of the 6 days I wanted to go. So we're just kind of getting to that point where we're about to catch momentum, which is always good, because then you start seeing results, and then the results motivates you to keep going on your own, and it's less of a hassle and a push to get here.
So I'm definitely having a better day than I was yesterday, but I wanted to show you guys something as I share my stuff with my health. This is what my stomach does. Like when I'm having bad stomach aches, it does that. I look like I'm pregnant and just starting to show. It's ridiculous. Those that have seen me stand up before know that my stomach does not look like that. Like, look at that. You can see like the curve in my back. I look fat. It's awful. I take 6 pills a day. And I try to stay on it, but I suck. So I'm cleaning though. I gotta mop this floor. But I just figured I'd share my bloat with you guys so you could see what happens to me. Snack time in the Williams house. The girls have taken their showers and had playtime. Yeah, and now they're having their snack. Daddy's getting ready to go to the gym. Wally Kazam! It's peanut butter cracker. You did it. It's delicious. Eat it. Yeah. Yummy. You think it's what? You think it's tasty? I'm glad you think it's tasty. Cuba's on the phone.
Apple. Okay, maybe that was too loud.
Hey.
Okay.
You need your nose clean. Why you always got a yucky nose? Why are you touching her food? Doesn't matter. Keep your hands off her plate. Okay. Aw, they love their Gma. Huh? Yeah. Lyric. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I disturb you from your commercial? I want you guys to hear how cute Ray prays. Hold on. All right. Lunch for everybody. Ray, go ahead and lead that prayer for me, sweet girl. Hold your sister's hand, please. She didn't do it. They got distracted because Daddy walked in the door. But she'll be like, thank you for this food and my family and my sisters. In Jesus' name, amen. But she got attitude because she just woke up. So she just thanked him for the food right now. All right. We are pulling up to church. This guy's tired. Lorraine talks a lot. Lavelle's chilling. Lyric's been fussing the whole car ride. So there's your update on everybody.
Did you vlog it all today?
Yeah, and there's something stuck in the penguin that Lorraine is obsessing about. So, yeah, at church.
Tonight I want to talk to you a little bit about Feed Me More. Does anyone know what a fast is? Anyone know what a fast is? Well, our church as a whole, we just did like a church fast. And a fast, if you don't know, it's basically when you don't eat for a while. You like don't eat food, and there's a lot of different kinds of fasts. You can do a 3-day fast where you just don't eat for 3 days. You can fast for 1 day, you just won't eat, you just drink water, just drink juice. And the idea is that when you fast, you get closer to God, you pray more. Those bad desires, those fleshly desires that we have, those kind of, we kind of beat them down when we fast, and so our spirit grows stronger, and that's why we do the fast. And there's another kind of fast, it's like a month long, it's about 3 weeks. It's called the Daniel fast. Now, if you've never heard about the Daniel fast, there's a story in the Bible where Daniel, back in the Old Testament, he does this fast where he basically only eats fruits and vegetables, and God blesses him for it. And so that's basically the fast that we do today, is the Daniel fast. That's why they call it that. And you really just eat fruits and vegetables. No meat, no sweets, no bread. And I did this fast last year, and a lot of you probably think like, what's wrong with you? Why would you do that? You're dumb. But I did it, I wanted to kind of challenge myself, and it was really challenging. You just really eat fruits and vegetables, and I mean, you can eat a few other things. You can eat like nuts and like seeds. You can eat some other things, like some other kind of just, but not much. There's not much you can eat. And so I was thinking the whole time, feed me more. Feed me more, feed me more. And I know a lot of you guys are probably thinking about, man, this dude, when he comes, all he ever talks about is food. I was talking about samples last time, like samples. Now I'm talking about food this time. But I was so hungry on this fast. I mean, I was starving. Like, all I wanted was like a Fuddruckers cheeseburger. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and then you put a little bit of that jalapeno cheese sauce on it. You just pump it, baby. Pump it up. Pump that jalapeno cheese. So I was just thinking about that. I was hungry during this fast. I mean, somebody order me a pizza, please. I am starving, and I wanted to eat. I want a hamburger. I want a pizza. Ice cream. I love me some ice cream. Or like a milkshake. Is anyone hungry right now? Maybe a little bit. Cookies. I couldn't have cookies. Couldn't have any kind of dessert. No sweet, no cake, no pie, nothing. Donuts. Somebody say amen if you like donuts.
Amen.
I love me some donuts. And so it was Saturday night. It was the last night of the fast. I had finished, and I knew breakfast on Sunday morning was going to give me some donuts. So I'm driving to the church. I come to the church early on Sunday mornings. I come to the church. I get there early. On the way, I stop at that place right down the street called Route 66. bagel, and donut. I stop and I'm like, I'm gonna give me a couple of donuts. And so like, which ones do you want? You want a couple? I was like, I want a couple of boxes of donuts, okay? Give me some boxes of donuts, because I am hungry. Feed me more. Come on, give me some donuts. So I got me some, and please believe I had me an apple fritter in there. Apple fritters are where it's at. So man, I had these boxes of donuts loaded up, and I get to the church and I just start slamming and jamming these things. Like, I'm just slamming. Man, I would share a little bit maybe, but I was slamming these things. I was slamming some donuts, and I was fired up too. I hadn't had sugar for a month, so then I was all fired up. I was like, and I was preaching to the kids over there. I was like, you're all gonna go to hell unless you accept Jesus. Not really, but I was fired up, you know. I was excited, and man, I was ready. I was had some sugar, and it was go time, baby. And then, like, after that, I was eating breakfast burritos. I was like, yeah, breakfast burritos. I hadn't had one of those in a long time. There's some bacon in that thing. Bacon and green chili. You just put it in there. I mean, breakfast burritos. Then I think I do go to Fuddruckers later that night, pumping the jalapeno cheese, you know what I'm talking about. And I tore it up that day. But when you don't eat like that for a long time, something starts to kind of happen. And here, it just wasn't good. I'm getting like farty and bloated, and I just don't feel like I'm sick. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Why did I do that? What was I thinking? I was just thinking, feed me more, but why did I do that? And so tonight I want to share a couple of verses with you that I think kind of play right into this. Romans chapter 7, verse 15. This is a guy named Paul. He was one of the greatest Christians you could say ever. He built kind of the modern church. He was like the original church was kind of built by him. He wrote a lot of the New Testament, the second half of the Bible. He wrote most of it. He said this, he said, I don't really understand myself, for I want to do what's right, but I don't do it. Instead, I do what I hate. And here I am, you know, I'm trying to eat healthy, I'm trying to do the right thing, I'm trying to be healthy, trying to do what's good, and then bam, I just tore up all this food. And then there's another verse, Galatians 5:17. And it says this, the sinful nature wants to do evil, which is just the opposite of what the Spirit wants. The Spirit gives us desires that are the opposite of the sinful nature's desires. And these two forces are constantly fighting each other. And so we all have desires within ourselves. We got desires to do good. We have desires to do the right thing. But we also have desires to do bad. We have desires to do the wrong thing. We have good feelings. We have good feelings sometimes, but we also have bad feelings sometimes. We have good thoughts a lot of times where we're thinking good things, but then we also have bad thoughts and we're thinking crazy things sometimes. We have this battle going on inside of us. It's kind of the old school devil on one side, angel on the other side. There's this battle, and what it is your spirit versus your sinful nature. The Bible calls it oftentimes your flesh. Your spirit versus your flesh. Your spirit versus your flesh. And you guys know what I'm talking about. You go to the restaurant and you're trying to do good, trying to be healthy. I'm just going to get a salad, okay? Just give me a little grilled chicken salad, okay? Put the dressing on the side. You know you're going to dump it on there anyway. But just give me a grilled chicken salad, trying to eat healthy, trying to watch my figure, you know. But then, did you see that burger, dude? Did you see that cheeseburger with the French fries? Did you see that? Did you see that? I don't want the salad anymore. Give me the burger. You know what? Give me the salad. Give me the salad. And if you're like me, it's like, give me the salad, and then I finish, and then my wife, I eat her food, and then my kids, I eat their food, and so I'm so sorry, I'm just starving. Feed me more. You know, and dang it, I tried to do good, but then, man, I didn't do it. Let's take it a step further. Let's make it a little more real. What about like that party that you really want to go to? That party, you know. You want to go to that party. God, I'm going to that party, man. That party's going to be nice. Everybody's going to be, wait, but I need to go to church the next morning. I got to go to church. Can't go to the party because I know I'm going to be out too late. Got to go to church. No, but I got to go to the party. Got to go to the party, you know, because Erica's going to be there. You know, when Erica gets tipsy, she gets freaky. Come on, Erica, you got to go to the party. Gotta go to the party. Like, oh, wait, no, go to church. I'm gonna be in church. Gonna go to church. Gonna go to church, and it's back and forth, and it's back and forth, and it's back and forth. What else? What about your phone? Your phone is like the ultimate battle. Fellas, come on. You know there's stuff on there you shouldn't be looking at. You start scrolling on Instagram, you start seeing that little selfie. Whoa, hey, I'm gonna look at this a little bit longer than I should have. No, don't look at that. No, I'm not gonna look at that. I'm gonna open up that Bible app on my phone. I'm gonna open up that Bible app. No, let me just go on back over to Instagram. Let me just take a look. Let me just take a peek. Dang, look what she posted. Wow. Or maybe you're looking at something else even really bad. Something else some video you shouldn't be looking at. I shouldn't be looking at that, but it's almost like a magnet sometimes. You know what I'm talking about? Like you have your phone, and it's like your eyes are just like, no, can't look. You're just like trying, you're trying, you're fighting, you're battling. Your battle is that spirit versus that flesh. And you're trying, like, it's like your eyes, like, I can't control my, whoa, yeah, oh no, yeah, oh no. Dude, you're trying, it's a battle, and it's a fight. I mean, this even goes as far as like our attitudes and the way we treat people.
Come on, Brian.
Do you lose your temper? Do you lose control? Or can you keep your calm? Can you show kindness? Gosh, I remember one time I am taking my wife, we're going to eat ice cream. We're on Central out by UNM. We're going to eat ice cream at Cold Stone. Kelly's is next door, and then there's this like sushi restaurant in this kind of old motel. And so we park in that old motel and we start walking to the ice cream. This little old lady, she runs out. She runs out at me. She's like, you can't park there! I'm like, what? It's like freaking me out. I'm like, what? I'm like, don't yell at me! Like, who are you talking to? Like I never liked that. And I just like freaked out. You know, I like lost it. I was like, who do you think you're talking to? Don't yell at me. It's like, you can't go to Kelly's and park there. I was like, I'm not going to Kelly's. I'm going to Cold Stone. And she's yelling, and we're going back. I'm like, I'm going to beat up a little old lady. I had to, all right. I mean, I wanted to. Don't tell me what to do, but I had to keep my calm. I said, you know what, I think I better just move my car. I don't remember what happened. Hopefully I did the right thing, move my car, but I might not have. I wasn't going to Kelly's, so it was okay. But we have this battle. It's the sin and the flesh, or the spirit and the flesh. It's our spirit and our sinful nature. And I just want to know, do you ever feel like you just can't win? Do you feel like no matter how hard you try, how hard you fight, you just lose more than you win? You do that wrong thing more than you do that right thing. Do you ever feel like, I just can't get it right? You feel like, Paul, I don't understand. I want to do what's right, but I just can't. I try, but I end up doing what I hate. Do you ever feel that way? Because I do. There's a guy in the Bible, his name is Joshua. Maybe you've heard about him before. But Joshua, I think we can learn a lot from, because I really believe he's a lot like me. I think he's a lot like all of us. I think he has doubts. I think he's got insecurities. I think he's scared sometimes. I think he's unsure of himself. He's unsure of God. I think he doesn't really know all the time. And God had this amazing plan for him, and I hope you know that God has this amazing plan for you. But if you're like me, you're like, God, do you really have a good plan for me? Are you sure? It doesn't seem like it right now. And we just doubt, we're not sure. Man, we get scared, we don't know. We're lonely sometimes. And Joshua, I think he went through all of these things. And what happened was Moses died. And so then Joshua became in charge of all of God's people, and it was his job to lead them into the promised land. The promised land, the land that God had planned for his people. This was a big task. This was a big deal. And Joshua was in charge. He had to prepare all of God's armies, and so in order to do that, he had to prepare himself. He had this big task ahead of him. We have this big task ahead of us. Maybe you don't know what it is yet, but it's there. It's coming, and he had to prepare himself. And so they went to scout out the land, scout out the promised land. They sent some spies over, and the spies came back. They said, listen, we can't go. There's giants in the land. There's giants there, and if you're like me, I'd be like, dang it, man, well, shoot, let's go find somewhere else. But that's not what God wanted. Just because something isn't easy doesn't mean it's not God's will for your life. there was giants there, but Joshua said, you know what, we just gotta keep believing, we just gotta trust God, we just gotta keep doing the right thing, and it's this battle, well, no, we shouldn't, no, yes we should, no, we shouldn't. So he said, you know what, let's go ahead, we're gonna go to the promised land anyway, there may be giants, but God's with us, it's gonna be okay. So they went, but then there was this river, the Jordan River. It was big, it was hard to cross, there was no way to cross, there's no way around, there's no bridge, nothing. They were not going to make it. They had a ton of people. How were they going to do it? Obstacle number 2. Well, shoot. Let's give up. Let's quit. We can't do it. Let's go somewhere else. But no, Joshua said, no, let's keep going. We can do it. God took care of us before. He's going to take care of us now. And God did this amazing miracle as they crossed the Jordan River. They just took that step of faith. And then the water split. There was a dry path for them to walk through. And they made it to the other side. They made it to the promised land. This was amazing. Things were going great. God came through, and they come to the first town where they were supposed to be and take over. And there was these massive walls. The town was called Jericho. You may have heard the walls of Jericho. The only way I ever heard of that before is there was this wrestler, WWE back in the day, and his move was like the walls of Jericho. And that's how I knew the Bible. But it was actually a place, and there was actually huge walls, and it was literally impossible for them to get in or around or through. These walls were massive, these walls were huge, and man, Joshua had to again be like, what the heck? I keep trying, I keep doing the right thing, but why does this keep happening? Why does stuff keep coming against me? How is this fair? This isn't right. I don't get it. I don't understand. And so God said, hey, do this. Told him this crazy thing to do, like march around a bunch of times and then blow some trumpets. And they're like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. Why would we do that? And Joshua had to get back. He said, you know what? We trusted God before. God's going to take care of us. God's going to take care of us. God's going to take care of us. And they did it. They obeyed God. They did what he said. The walls came crumbling down. They defeated the city. They had the victory. And I want to tell you this, that even though all kinds of stuff came against them, they kept believing, trusting in God, doing the right thing, fighting that fight, and they got the victory. They won. The promised land was theirs. And I hope you know that even though you may seem discouraged, even though you may feel like you're never going to win, keep fighting, keep trying, because with God, that victory is yours. You will win. You will overcome. You will conquer whatever it is that you're trying to conquer, whatever it is that is coming against you. And before Joshua went through all this, God told him something. God gave him a command. And this is one of my favorite verses in the Bible. I think I probably said it last time I was here. It's Joshua 1:9. God said this. He said, be strong and courageous. Be strong and courageous. Don't be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. And I want to focus just on that first part for a second. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Look at the person next to you, tell them, be strong. Be strong. Look at the person who's your second choice, tell them you're strong too.
You're strong too.
Be strong. Be strong. Be strong. This isn't something that God just like suggested for Joshua. He didn't just say, hey man, you should try to be strong. God said, be strong. He commanded him, be strong. He's saying the same thing to you and me tonight. Be strong. God is telling you, be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Be strong. Y'all just yell it out. Say, be strong.
Be strong.
Be strong.
Be strong.
So, let me ask you, how do you get your body to be strong? I gotta give a shout out to my new friends. That's Miles, and that's Anthony. What's up, fellas? This is their third time. I'm glad you guys are here. But hey, he's strong. He's strong. He's gonna give me some workout tips. But I want to ask you guys, how do you get your body to be strong? How do you work out? I work out. Yeah. How do you get your body to be strong? What else? What else? Just shout it out for me. What? Icy hot. I don't know, man. Maybe we get. Who did you say? Eat. Run. Eat. Run. Eat. Eat. Come on, you know who you're talking to. I'm the guy who preaches about food every week. Eat. Eat. If you want your body to be strong, it's like the first thing you have to do. You have to feed yourself. You have to feed yourself. Good job. You have to feed yourself. You feed yourself. If you want your body to be strong, you feed yourself. And this works the same way. What you want to be strong inside of you, you have to feed. If you want that spirit to be strong, those good desires to be strong, you have to feed them. If you want those bad desires to be strong, you want that flesh, that sinful nature, if you want that to be strong, you have to feed it. I don't know why you would ever feed that. But tonight I want to talk to you and show you about kind of what that looks like. So I got some stuff here. I got some snacks. Anybody like snacks?
I see a little bubble.
Yeah. Now, you feed things in different ways. You got to feed the good, not the bad. How many of y'all know we can feed the good and not the bad? Like a good healthy snack. A good healthy snack is like an apple. I'm just going to try it. That's pretty good. Anybody want the rest of it? Or is that gross? Anybody want it? Somebody will take it. You can have it. You can take it. Bam. You got it, man. But healthy snacks. Healthy snacks.
Alright.
But then there's bad snacks. I'm like not so healthy snacks. Skittles, candy. Miles, you the candy guy. You want these? You want these? Come on. You got it. Oh, please. There's more. There you go. Bad snacks. Bad snacks. I don't know, man. Bad snacks. There's good snacks. There's bad snacks. Nah, Cheetos. Man, come on. Cheetos. Should I just we should make sure they're okay. Just make sure. No. But you guys got out of your seats. Okay, share. You guys share. Sharing is caring. Remember that. Okay. Nobody. How about some broccoli? I'm trying to eat the good snacks in front of y'all.
I like it steamed.
Ooh. You need to cook this, put a little cheese on it. You do right there. Anybody want some broccoli? Anybody? It's good for you. I'll try a little more.
Nobody gets up.
My breath's gonna be kicking after this. Nobody wants the broccoli. Nobody wants the broccoli. Someone wants them cookies. Who wants the cookies? Oh yeah, cookies.
He's like, no one's gonna take my pudding.
Good one. We got a little V8 healthy greens.
I'll ran up to some green V8.
V8 juice. Vitamins. Antioxidants. Oh, you want? I was gonna have a sip, but you can have it. Couple more? Oh. Bananas are my jam.
My jam.
You guys not eat at home or something? You guys not eat? Okay, you guys share those. You got the other stuff too. Oh, I was gonna eat this. Golly. All right.
So y'all are greedy?
Good. Whew. That was stressful. Man. Can I not have a snack in peace, okay? Can I not have a snack?
It's like a mom up there.
Just trying to make an illustration. Come see me afterwards. I'll give out the rest of this. If you promise to be on your best behavior. You got it.
I want them zebra cakes, Brian. I've been eyeballing them since they brought the basket out.
Get them. But if you want the good desires, your spirit to grow stronger, you have to feed it, and you have to feed it with the right things. You have to feed it with the right things. And the idea is we feed the good and we starve the bad. We feed the good and we starve the bad. The more you starve something, you know that it will eventually die.
Chilling with wifey after church. Watching a little bit of Catfish. Show's crazy. Getting ready to take baby to the doctor. She has a doctor's appointment in 15 minutes. When we picked her up from church. Even before church, she was kind of fussing a lot. She's been scratching all over, and she's not feeling too well, so just gonna get it looked at, make sure she's all good. Shout out to the doctor we take her to, though. It's called After Hour Pediatrics. They're open to 11. So instead of having to wait in the emergency room, we get to get a doctor's appointment.
Yes, good morning. Is this Isaac?
Yeah.
Hi, this is Neve Shulman from the...
They're on the phone with the guy.
Show Catfish.
Lyric got a little scratch on her nose yesterday. Who's that, Lyric? Who's that little baby? Is that you? That's you, girl? That's you? Larry's over there. Lavelle's somewhere over there. There she is. Yeah, ain't even acting sick no more, girl. Be free. Be free.